I'm Jay-Z.
I'm Daniel.
This is Just My DIY.
And today's video is featuring xTool's D1 10-watt laser rotary attachment.
This rotary attachment is one of the things we were most excited about when xTool reached out to us to have us try the D1 because we love our drinkware around here.
So we got some Hydroflask, one of our favorite vessels of liquid holding.
Water bottles.
And we're going to see how well this 10-watt laser can do with engraving on this powder coating.
So without further ado, let's do it. So the first thing we have to do is make the xTool a little taller.
It came with some leg extensions, so we go ahead and extend the legs.
We are using both sets on each one because we need the height because these Hydroflasks are quite thick. So once we get those screwed in, which was very easy, the next thing we need to do is attach the rotary.
There's a plug into the rotary you see happening right there. And of course the other side of that plug is on the front of the machine. Right underneath that button, it's a little white plug. There it is, I found it.
So we do want to make sure that we're squaring up the rotary to the machine. So we have this nice square piece of wood that we're going to use for an alignment piece. And the next thing you need to know is that the rollers do widen or thin out.
You can use such things for working on anything from pencils to larger objects. And all you have to do is remove that little hex key and set it where you want it.
So we're going to keep it set at the number 2 because we have these Hydroflasks and we know that they fit very well. And so we're going to show you how well it sits in there. We like that fit, and so we are going to go ahead and set the focus for the laser.
Now we drop the arm to the outside and use that to find the highest point in the curve of the cylinder.
Then we tighten that little bolt to clamp it into place.
And lift the lever back out.
Now we are going to grab some grease pencils. Alignment is something we probably want to work on a little bit more, but we first wanted to at least mark where the center of the backside was on the machine. So that's what we did, and this grease pencil will wipe off nice and easy at the end.
Now we're going to set that up. Align the laser light so it lines up with the grease pen.
So we are going to go inside Laserbox and pull a design called a
Sakyant, which is a tattoo from Thailand.
Daniel is a big fan of these, and I'm a big fan of them on him. So we're going to resize this down to about 82 millimeters. We're going to turn it -90 degrees. We are going to set our material to coated metal and use those settings, connect our machine, and click start.
Now we want to make sure and click on the cylinder working. Ask us why.
We are going to do a quick speed test. We're actually going to speed the machine up to 100 a little bit to show you what happens when you have a cylinder and it's too fast. And what happens is it actually doesn't come back to center. It kind of does a little bit of skipping. And so you want to make sure that you slow the machine down, way down, so you can make sure that you get a good engrave on this.
In this experience, we're actually slowing it down to 10 millimeters per second.
We're also going to use these arrow keys to make sure everything's moving in the right direction. Then we're going to move our little spot dot to the middle to say that's where we kind of want it to start. And once we're comfortable with everything, we will frame it one more time. Grab our laser safety glasses.
And ventilation system.
High tech.
We're going to hit the start button, and well, it's about 17 minutes, so just let it do its job. It is actually not moving this fast in real life. It's that xTool you're seeing twice, you know, it's...
That doesn't actually happen in real life. It's a little slow, but we didn't want you to sit through 17 minutes of engraving.
I'm seeing double.
I might even see triple at some point here.
It finishes up, and we like it.
This does need to be cleaned up, but the details you can already see are stunning.
Now hers.
I am going to have the pink Hydroflask and this Make Waves graphic because y'all know I love the beach and all things ocean. So again, moving that spot, making sure to turn on cylinder working, and going to give it a go. The working time is a little over 20 minutes, so again, we're going to speed this up, but this is a bigger graphic, and so we wanted to see a bigger, less detailed graphic versus a more detailed graphic, which is why we picked these two designs.
So as it finishes up,
we see how well that worked. We didn't hit center again, we were close, but definitely need to work on that a little bit, but wow. Wait until we get these cleaned up, which is what we're doing now.
So this is going to be one of those magic erasers. And, well, those are some microfiber cloths. And that bottle is nothing but water. So we go ahead and squirt some water on the magic eraser to make it do its job. And scrub, scrub, scrub. Not a lot, but enough.
It took a little bit of elbow grease, especially with the more designs, but you can see how it looks when that metal's finally showing through versus the charred black on there. The smaller design did tear up the magic eraser a little bit, but that's totally fine because the char came out beautifully.
And of course, we're going to do the same thing for the larger design. You can see that the silver in this case really actually helps perk the design up, which was a little harder to see with the fine lines of the succulent.
I love the way this larger design looks on this pink. I just think that the silver goes so well with it.
Finish cleaning it up, we pull out the 91 alcohol and scrub it down. And that too. Get rid of the wax pens.
That too, the grease pens for sure.
Grease pens.
But look at how well this engraved. We were so impressed with this first attempt at engraving. These Hydroflasks look amazing.
Been a roller coaster.
It certainly has. We're excited to see how well the xTool D1 did on these Hydroflasks. They're straight-sided, so they work really well for a beginner rotary project with this laser.
So if you liked watching this project, then you should click that like button, subscribe, ring the bell. Tell us what you'd put on your Hydroflask down in the comments. And of course, know everything that we use to do this is listed in the description.
Also in the description are links to all of our social handles. Please connect with us across platforms. We love hearing from you. And don't forget to check out our blog at justmydiy.com. Thanks for watching.